How long have you been preaching? Since you was 13 or 21 or how many years?
I've always been in the church, and thank you for that question. I've always been in the church. I was that little kid in Sunday school, and the little old ladies with the ruby red lipstick used to look at me and say, "That boy gonna be a preacher." And I'd say, look at them, you better get out of my face, old lady. I ain't trying to hear nothing like that. I mean, but mom and dad kept us in church, and it became a part of our lives. So much of my writings and memories, are of the church. But no, uh, I had no designs, no plans to be in ministry. I knew that me and the Lord had a thing going on. I knew that there was something special, but rather so when I was coming out of Pitt, University of Pittsburgh, with my bachelor's, the natural thing with this knowledge that the Lord was talking to me and I wasn't trying to hear him, uh, I should have gone into divinity school or a Bible college or something like that. But uh, I've only discovered this, Stacy, in hindsight. The Lord revealed it to me, in hindsight, that my thorn in the side, my Achilles heel, was always ego. We talked about ego before we started on this podcast. Uh, that I always wanted. I aspired to very high heights, and but the Lord, knowing that ambition was my Achilles heel, the Lord revealed to me. He said, I ain't gonna let you mess up my ministry. So the Lord made a bargain with me. Again, I didn't know that he was making this bargain with me. He said, I'm gonna let you, I'm gonna let you soar to the highest heights possible in your secular profession. I'm gonna let you do that.
So you know
And,
what? Go ahead. My thing, what I want to know is what was life like before the Lord hit you? You know what I mean? That's what I want to know. Before it hits you, are you always been like that? Or you temptation for things and different things ever hit you before the Lord hit you? I want to know what it was like before that.
I'm
You
a
know?
dude, man.
Yeah.
I'm a dude. And
That's what
and
I
I'm a
want to
dude.
know.
I'm a dude from the community and had all the temptations of a life, uh, that have befallen me as well. We all are tempted.
Yeah, I need
There is
help.
no sin in temptation. It is yielding to temptation. And let me say that I yielded, uh, perhaps more than uh, a lot of folk. As the Apostle Paul says in Second Corinthians, he said, "I am the chief sinner." There, man, especially when life got good to me, when things were really going well
Celebrity
in
status,
secular
yeah.
life, man. When I was the dude, when I became the dude, and especially the head of programming, a black man from the Hill District of Pittsburgh, heading up the fourth largest network of television at that time in the world, which was public broadcasting. I controlled all the programming. I controlled that $50 million. People, always were kind to me because I controlled the purse strings. I was the money man. Um, I was traveling the world. I had to travel all over the world, 200 days a year away from home, uh, half of that overseas, making deals for public broadcasting, speaking, from podiums all over the place, pontificating and talking about the importance of educational and public TV. I was popular, man. I was on the cover of Broadcasting Magazine, which said I was the most empowered African American male in
Uh-huh.
U.S. broadcasting. You couldn't tell
Uh-huh.
me nothing, boy. I was the dude.
So